How do you fix a black aura? First of all, identify what were you told about a black aura. If you do not know what a black aura is, it's just this haze around the auric field. There are lots of practitioners who see the color that looks dark or looks a little gray and make an assumption just because it is lacking in formulation of color that it must be bad. I don't do that. Not at all. I don't use the spectrum of light or dark to say good versus evil. So just back up. Back up. Let's talk about what does it mean that I have found evidentially true for me when I see a dark color over the auric field. I actually like to tune into your auric field before you show up for me because I like to be unbiased. So you're getting prepared and ready to sit with me at 12 o'clock noon. So at 11:55, I know that you're sitting in your chair trying to get yourself calm, or wherever I'm at in the world, I know that you're getting prepped. So I prep into you. And when I look at the auric field before you show up, if I see a dark blackness or a very, very dark gray color, here's what I can tell you what I've learned for myself. I already know you are going to walk into the room with an extreme amount of grief. Grief because of my occupation is not working for me, or a loved one passed, or I'm really struggling with some kind of excessive amount of stress or depression. Something is giving me grief. And how can I say that that is evidentially true for me? When that person walks into the room physically or on Zoom, I've never been wrong when it comes to that, because it shows up, it affects the actual emotional field. And again, aura is in connection to your emotional field. It's actually called emotional mental body. So when you are focusing inward on that, when I see that, it's just evidence of someone is going through some kind of grief. So in terms of how do you fix that? Well, what do you do to bring yourself outside of the trauma of grief or the exuberant amounts of stress that you are feeling in that moment? So we take a very, very objective approach to that first. Black does not mean bad. Please get that out of your heads. Darkness does not equate something that is nasty or evil.